Welcome to Mystic Dragonfly Garden. Today I am moving some daffodils that are just about ready to bloom. Now normally this is not something that I would recommend, but I'm being impatient because I need these out of my way so I can plant a pufferfish hydrangea. So let me show you these daffodils that I'm going to move, and I'll share with you how I'm going to do it, and hopefully they will still bloom. These daffodils were gifted to me, and at the time they were gifted to me, they were just bulbs, and they all came from the same bunch. And so I planted them knowing that I was planting the same varieties, and I marked them with these stakes. Now they have been in the ground for a couple of years, and in the last couple of years I have moved them. I still do not quite remember which variety is which. I could go back and look at some pictures, but I believe the ones that are the tallest, which is this one and this one right here, and I think this one over here, because I did plant them in a pattern. I believe those are Mount Hood, which is a white with a yellow cup that eventually all turns white. These other ones, I would have to go back and find a picture to know what they looked like. But 1, 2, 3, and that one back there. There's also one right here that is in line with that back row. Now those might be the same variety. Time will tell, but I'm going to move them so I can get this pufferfish in the ground, which needs to go right in this spot. All right, so we're going to move this stake out of the ground, and we are going to use my trusty spade. Now I'm going to try to get a pretty big root ball so I don't disturb the bulbs. I believe as long as I keep a pretty good root ball around the bulbs, I can transplant these and they should continue to bloom. So I'm going to go pretty wide and dig down deep. See, the good thing about a spade, you know it's going to go deep. I've got some lilies here. Don't want to disturb them. All right, so looks like actually I could separate these, but I believe I got all the bulbs in a clump of dirt. Come on. All right, so it did end up separating, which is fine, but you can see here I've got the bulb and the roots, and I'm pretty sure if I just stick that back in the ground as is, I think it'll be just fine. So I actually ended up with two clumps. Let me get this one off the spade. Oh, there's still one stuck in the ground. Alrighty, same thing. You can see I'm losing my dirt on this one. I've got the roots here next to the bulb. I'm gonna have to, oh, there we go. All right, that one ended up 3. Let's get this one and that one. So I ended up with 3 of these Mount Hoods that I can put somewhere. I just need to stick them back in the ground because I don't really know exactly where I want them. But let's see if I can get these other ones out of the ground. I'm going to go ahead and get all the ones that I think are Mount Hood. Ended up with some lily tubers after all. All right, I believe this one up here, I believe this one is Mount Hood as well. So same thing. We're going to remove the stake. Dig down deep, surrounding the bulbs, and see if we can get a whole clump. Yep, we were successful that time too. Oh, this one came out nice. Now that's a nice one. Probably not disturbed at all, and you can see it's about to bloom. And then I believe, just clean up some of this junk. And I believe this one on the end might be Mount Hood as well. All right, so we got, well, that one kind of came, that one separated some. And, well, and so did this one. So we'll get them back in the ground and we'll see what happens. I finally got the daffodils moved and the space cleared out where the pufferfish hydrangea is supposed to go. So here is where some of the daffodils ended up, just for a holding zone to see what they are. I think these were all the same variety, but time will tell. And then I ended up moving what I'm pretty sure was Mount Hood over here in between these rose bushes. So time will tell if they decide to bloom or not, being moved so late and with buds that are about to open. For the love of dirt, get outside, enjoy what nature has to offer. Until next time. Well, here we are about 2 weeks later, and I am happy to say that these daffodils that I dared to move so late did bloom. The stems on them are not as strong as if they had originally been planted here, but this one is still standing upright. And I thought these might have been Mount Hood, but looking at them now, I think that cup is a little too yellow for that variety, so I am unsure which variety of daffodil this is, but we're very happy that even though I moved them really late and right as they were about to bloom, that we still have some spring color.